So a lot of people are talking about like gambling in sports as, oh my God, this is a big deal. And there are going to be fights that are fixed or whatever it is, which I want to get your take on.
Yeah.
But is there a version where like this is the reason why you want to make gambling legal, not illegal? Because now you can flag this type of activity.
100%. The more data that you can collect, you have these bet monitoring systems out there, and they see irregular stuff happening. There's the goofy clickbait that's all over the internet. We're hearing that hundreds of fights are being, no, they're not.
Right.
There were 2, okay?
Right.
2 that were being checked out.
What was the other one? It was Dilgarian,
one of them. This was one of them, and I can't remember the other one, but it was connected to a whole team of guys. Yeah, and James Krause was the coach of all these guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's being looked at in this whole thing.
Right.
Could you break that down? Because I don't get what actually.
Yeah. So what happened was the day of the fight, which was a couple weeks ago, the bet monitoring system hit us up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they said there's some irregular shit going on with this fight. There's big bets on this kid to lose in the first round.
This is not a big name in the sport.
Right.
Like
it was a fight night at the Apex.
Oh, wow.
And it was, it wasn't a high level fight.
Okay.
So, but the odds were huge. The guy that they were betting on to lose in the first round was like a 4-1 favorite or 3-1 favorite or something like that to win the fight.
Got it.
So
only somebody that might know a little something would put that kind of bread on a bet like that.
So they called us and told us, and our lawyer called the fighter and his lawyer. They're already at the Apex and warming up, and said, "There's some regular betting going on you right now, losing the first round. Are you hurt? Because the guy could be hurt, and guys in his team know it, but nobody else knows it. Do you owe anybody money? Has anybody asked you to throw the fight?
You asked him this before the fight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa!
Before the fight.
Holy
him
shit!
And his lawyer. Right?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So then they said, fuck no. What? This is weird. No, absolutely not. I'm going to kill this guy. Blah, 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 blah. So we said, okay. So we let the fight go. And then we're sitting there, and the fucking fight goes to the ground. The kid gets his back, and I'm like, he's got him in a fucking rear naked choke. So I call my chief operating officer. I said, he's got his back. Oh, he got out of it. Oh, no, he's back in it. Oh, that fucking fight's over. Finished. And my chief operating officer goes, motherfucker. I literally went in the back and called the FBI.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay.
Went right in the back and called the FBI.
Okay.
The FBI fucking showed up, on Monday. We walked them through everything, and now there's a full-blown investigation. I will be the one that will bury you. I will fucking bury you if you
you need to.
Yeah.
Because it protects the brand. You need to protect the sport.
To come into any league and start fixing or throwing, fucking fights or games or any of that shit. Yeah.
I can't imagine that's the first time, like, you haven't had other instances.
Yeah, so one other time that something was flagged, and that was the James Krause's camp thing that I was telling you about. And that's what sort of kickstarted this whole thing. Now, once the betting service, calls us and lets us know there's some irregular activity, yeah, we're all over it.
Mm-hmm. So that's the thing.
So it's not like, you see things online and they're like, the FBI is investigating them and 100 fight all this shit.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
fucking,
I called the FBI.
I called the fucking FBI. It's like, it's so fucking crazy.
Also, sometimes you don't even need to. Like with the NBA, the FBI was notified first, and they started notifying the teams. And they set up something where, like, they saw the irregular betting pattern happen once, and they didn't clip the guy, and they waited for it to happen again. And on the second time, they arrested. And there was another player where it happened once, and then he never did it again. So they weren't able. They were like sitting there waiting for almost like a sting operation for him to do the betting. So
betting is so regulated.
So this is, okay.
And like you were saying when you started this whole thing, when you have more of like...
If it's a guy with a leather jacket in a bar and you're doing a prop bet, yeah, you could fix things easier. When you have these things that are itemized and you know the exact volume of the bets and something gets irregular, it's going to be flagged. But I do think it's important for you to speak on that, because people don't maybe understand why it is actually safer and how. Like, I think the people that are trying to fix these things and the fighter trying to throw it, they're too stupid to realize that it's going to get flagged. The more people that realize this stuff gets flagged won't bet on legitimate betting platforms because they'll be worried they'll get caught.
So when we sat down and talked to the FBI already fucking knows where they bet and what they do.
Yeah.
It's just, you know how fucking stupid you have to be to do this and to be a fighter.
So how do you punish them, though?
And to throw a fight?
Is that like lifetime ban from any
There's a fucking
sanctioning
meme
body?
of me out there saying federal fucking prison.
Yeah.
You're going to go to federal prison.
Yeah.
And that ain't like going to the fucking, the jail down here. Federal prison is...
Feds is better than jail. Feds is kind of nice compared to jail. Jail's a little wild.
I would have to disagree with that.
That was what I thought, to be
That's
honest.
what they say. Fed time is a little nicer than
Well, it
jail
depends.
time.
If you're talking about Fed time being like the white collar fucking crime you're talking about,
Okay.
El Salvador.
that isn't where you're
Send them
going.
to El Salvador. Bukele, we got a fighter for you.
Yeah, this isn't a white collar facility.
Yeah.